There's a lot of enterprise discussion about modernization. What are the key project management and agile delivery challenges being faced in today's environment, and how can organizations overcome these obstacles?
Well, a frequently overlooked aspect of modernization is how the workforce itself is changing. The days of a silver pocket watch signaling decades of service at the same company are behind us. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the median tenure at a job for baby boomers is almost 10 years, and 40% of boomers have spent more than 20 years at a single company. Compare that with millennials today, who on average stay at their jobs for 2.8 years. There are plenty of strategies that leaders can employ to attract and retain quality team members, but the dynamic nature of our modern workforce requires organizations adapt to ensure that their team members can continue to effectively contribute regardless of their tenure. Job hopping may be becoming the norm, but there are ways to reduce its disruptiveness. Given this unique challenge of the modern era, organizations must keep 3 project management principles in mind. First, build stable processes. Agile has become the default strategy at workplaces around the world, and its wide adoption has provided an additional hidden benefit to organizations that embrace it. An organization that adheres to Agile principles reduces the amount of ramp-up time that a new team member requires to begin contributing at full capacity. Team members can hit the ground running because they're familiar with the process and can contribute to their first or second sprint. And the flexibility of Agile allows them to take on additional responsibility naturally as they feel comfortable. Second, foster collaboration. We all remember what it feels like to be the new kid in class. Having a few people reach out and offer friendship and support will make a tremendous first impression on those just joining up. This is a case where those in leadership positions must lead from the front in demonstrating how to onboard new hires. Fostering relationships between team members will ensure that skills and experience are shared and that every member of the team knows where to go for help with a particular problem. This can be especially difficult in remote first teams, but it is vital in ensuring team cohesion and camaraderie. Third, emphasize documentation. Onboarding new hires will always require attention from more experienced team members, and it is important for fresh employees to have the mentorship of those who know the ropes. Having well-organized, readable, and accessible documentation will ease this process tremendously. As members of an organization come and go, having a well-maintained repository of knowledge will ensure that the organization doesn't suffer when a key team member moves on. This emphasis on documentation must be comprehensive and consistent. Comprehensive in that every process and tool used by the team should have documentation accessible so that someone can cover in the event of a personal day or surprise COVID exposure. And consistent, because if documentation isn't consistently maintained, then the course of living software will leave the documentation outdated, and the team runs the risk of overlooking steps or forgetting new procedures. So by building stable processes, fostering collaboration, and emphasizing documentation, teams can confront the challenges and make the most of opportunities presented by today's modern, vigorous workforce.
Great answers. Thank you.